I'm Trisha Morris from Club Scrap, and welcome to my studio based here in Neenah, Wisconsin. We at Club Scrap have been making a kit every single month for scrapbookers since June of 1999. So we've been at this for 21 years, and we really know what we're doing now, and we love what we do. And one of those things is to help you scrapbook efficiently and to give you ways to use absolutely everything we send in the box. Well, let's take a closer look at our monthly kits and other things that we have available. I have a lot to show you, but I think it's good to start out with what's happening at Club Scrap during the month of July. So if you were to join Club Scrap this weekend, you would get this beautiful pizza box, which is very upcyclable, in the mail or your preferred delivery method. And inside you would find the Prism Page Kit. So this is the collection we designed specifically for this month. And all of our kits contain the basic same types of things, including our originally designed papers, both printed and plains, ribbon, embellishments, and also everything you need to create the pages with what we send. And let me show you what I mean by that. So once you get your kit in the mail, you can also download and print, if you wish, a set of very detailed instructions. And on those instructions, we show pictures of the cut-aparts that we have designed for the kit. This helps you complete your pages with lots of titles and visual embellishments. And then we have a very detailed paper trimming diagrams. So each image that you see here represents a piece of paper in the collection that you will trim exactly to the measurements as specified. And then each of those pieces is used on one of 8 12 by 12 pages you can make with the kit. And then the instructions also include a detailed laundry list of everything used on the page, and of course a picture of the layout so that you know where everything will go. And even on the instructions, I include the measurement the photo would need to be to fit perfectly into the spot we've designed for the photo. But all of this is nice if you like to read and you like to look at instructions, but I think it's a lot more fun if we do these pages together. So every single month, I film a tutorial or a workshop, basically, a video workshop of how each of these kits is assembled. So I never leave you, wandering around, curious about how it all works. I will walk you through the process of turning this into a set of 8 beautiful pages every single month. So let's take a look at those pages that we would make with the Prism Kit if you were to receive it and join over this weekend or the coming week. We have layouts 1 and 2. I've already added pictures to these layouts, and I think they turn out really beautiful. My daughter had the opportunity to fly on a private jet during the first week of her full-time job upon graduating from college. So I'm very proud of that experience for her, and I'm still waiting for my turn. So that's page 1 and 2. I have yet to add pictures to layouts 3 and 4. And we equip you to finish the layouts exactly as you see them, if that's your desire. This is layout 5 and 6. And then, of course, layouts 7 and 8. And the beauty of this is you can take the same instructions that we provided to you to make these pages, and you can substitute papers that you may have in a stash, perhaps, at your house, and make additional pages as well by following those same trimming instructions. And in addition to that, every single month, our members receive a bonus page formula. And this formula gives you, again, very detailed trimming instructions, diagram, and a sketch. Here is a sample of that page formula turned into a layout using the Prism papers. Now, if you'd been a member in June, you would have received the vintage Americana page kit. Now, in a normal situation, if I was at an expo, you'd be able to see these past kits that are still available for purchase and pick them up at the booth, and we're just going to help you take a look at what you could get right here from my office, and we will happily ship it to you so you still get a chance to shop as if you were at an expo. So these are the beautiful layouts that were created with that vintage Americana kit. My colleague Karen used the pages for a number of different really fabulous topics, including her family Thanksgiving, her dad's military service. Here is another family gathering, which is just so perfect for this collection. And finally, again, some more older vintage military pictures from her dad's service. So again, this was a really beautiful kit that's so useful for any events you've got going on over the summer. Next up, we have the A Kite page kit, and the color palette is just fabulous. It comes with a really fun stencil. And let's take a look-see at the pages made with this collection. Here we are celebrating 20 years of Club Scrap. These are pictures from last summer, which are really fun. In fact, during the video tutorial, I'll show you how to make this origami style pinwheel from the paper we've included in the collection. And so all of the kits make a total of 8 pages quite consistently. Sometimes we have a bonus project included. Remember the days when we could go to concerts? That was so much fun. Again, this is the Fly a Kite page kit, and it is still available in the store. And this is the Hello Sunshine page kit you would have received if you'd been a member in April. And if you recall, we needed a little sunshine at that point in our lives as we were getting weary already of stay-at-home orders. And what a fun set of pages this makes. Again, 8 total layouts in really cheerful, summery colors. And wonderful for florals, garden pictures, pool pictures, vacation. Here again is a succulent planting workshop, I believe. And just showcase your adorable furry friend. Lots of versatility. I try to have our kit themes be appropriate for any reason, any season. Next up, we have the Western page kit, and this has more of an earthy, vintagey feel. And once again, the versatility really shines. And the way this method works is you finish the pages first, and then you bring your pictures to the finished pages. And our newer members are discovering that this has been a wonderful method. It takes away a lot of the guesswork and the most time-consuming parts of your scrapbooking. It also helps you if you're feeling a little bit of a creative dry spell. These instructions, the video tutorials, and the finished layouts all provide the inspiration you need to get going with your scrapbooking. Look at these gorgeous pages. The theme was Western, but Karen was able to use it for all kinds of wonderful events happening in her life. And here we have the Turquoise page kit. This one certainly adds a little bit of elegance, especially with the embellishments and the ribbons we've included. Plus, it's just a really classy. These are wonderful for maybe vacation pictures. European vacation would be a really good mix with this if you've been to Europe when we were still able to go there. These were taken on a cruise, actually. This was, these are some pictures of a vacation I took to Mexico, and look how the red just in the image ties in with the red of the paper. That's really what I look for, is the color. The color is what dictates what kit I use versus the theme. And here, in fact, I am in the Netherlands visiting a very dear Club Scrap family member there. And in here is my daughter's graduation. Again, a perfect event for this really classy turquoise collection. So try not to let the theme of your picture necessarily dictate the theme you require for what's behind it. I think color is all about making those pictures shine, and really works well in this situation. Next up, if you've had a special occasion such as a birthday or other celebration, the Confetti page kit is perfect for you. Check out these wonderful colors. There was a stencil in the kit. We made a really fun background just by inking a stencil. And here we have another page where we featured Renea foil in the collection, and I'll show you how to make these adorable miniature envelopes, which would be a really fun page embellishment. We retrofitted a bag with metallic gold dots on it on this page. It kind of matches really well with the ribbon and the Renea foil included in this particular kit. Here we have some other fun things happening. A nice big tag you can add a picture to, add more real estate to your pages with this Confetti kit. I can just imagine you walking through the booth and looking at all the kits, inspecting the packaging, and then paging through the layouts. I'm so glad I get the chance to do this with you. This is the Coffee House page kit, so if you're a coffee lover, this is definitely a collection for you. I know that Karen used these. Again, she really likes to think out of the box when she finishes her pages, and I'm able to use a lot of her finished layouts because a lot of mine are on the road in a truck somewhere for the expo that I haven't seen them in months. But look at these fabulous pages, and it's a coffee themed paper, but the pictures don't relate to coffee, but still they look so fabulous. Here we took it quite literally. We have some nice iced coffee happening here. And just remember that all of the embellishments, everything used to decorate these pages is included right in your kit. So you have the ribbon that you need to make this happen, and then the video tutorial to help show you how to make it. So we really try to be a one-stop shop for you and help you use every single thing in that package. So far, all of the kits that you've seen have been monthly releases, but also we go back and remix or release special interest collections when the opportunity arises. So this was a Ports of Call page kit. This is a second edition of this theme. We re-released it after its initial popularity sold out very quickly. And the special releases are just a little bit different than our monthly kits. They still make 8 pages. They still include all the embellishments, but there is a little bit more trimming involved. So in our regular monthly page kits, we have pre-cut photo mats for you. And in the special releases, you get all 12 by 12s, which gives me a little bit more paper to work with, but there's also more trimming. And in fact, I just filmed the video tutorial for this. So this comes with a video tutorial also. All of our monthly collections have the videos, and many of our special releases do as well. This kit is fabulous for any vacation you've ever been on, especially if there was a pool or an ocean involved. I just absolutely adore these finished layouts. This is a trip I took in January, and I'm so thankful I had the opportunity to do that and also to highlight this vacation on these beautiful Ports of Call papers. This is actually a third variation of our On the Cape page kit. So it's more of a East Coast flair. Not to say that I use these pages for East Coast photos. This is a Caribbean cruise that I went on. I just love all the embellishments in here. They're so fun, so great to put together. Here we have some lighthouses from while I was snowmobiling in Upper Michigan this past winter. So don't ever let yourself be limited to what you can use on these completed pages. It's amazing how everything falls into place. Here is another special release that just came out less than 3 weeks ago called the High Tide Page Kit. And this has been remixed from a previous edition. And for this one, we added a pop of orange and a nice bright green. So far, this kit has been very well received. It's so new that I haven't even had a chance to put pictures on these pages yet. But I do have a few left from past travels. I think they'll go perfectly on these pages. Look at how fun. I adore this little jellyfish charm and then the Feelin' Jelly. It goes right along with it. Of course, all the ribbons are included as well. In fact, I'm going to be doing a live presentation of the making of these pages at the Club Scrap Facebook page in August. Can't remember the date. I think it's August 11th at 3 p.m. Central. I'll be making these pages with you live on Facebook. What I find is that beginners kind of like to watch and spectate and then make it their own pace. And my really experienced Club Scrap members can keep up absolutely no problem with those live workshops that we offer. Now, the last special edition kit I have to share with you today is our Field Sports page kit. And we get a lot of requests for sports kits, but it can be very, very specific. You know, what kind of sport do you play? Do you have a kit for every sport? We chose not to go that route, and we just chose field sports in general. And I love how this just gives a start, and all you would need to do is incorporate some of the colors, perhaps from your sports team, whether you've been to a football game or a soccer game, doesn't really matter. Any kind of sport this will work with. I love this. No grass stains, no glory, no bruises, no story. And I try to give you a lot of neutral background so that when you add your team photos, they're really going to pop on these neutral tones. We are from Wisconsin, and I confess are very avid Packers fans. So here we are at Lambeau Field, the legendary Lambeau Field. I love this one too. Go Sports. I'm super excited because my team did stuff. Move the thing to the other thing. It's very exciting. Okay, here's a page yet to have some photos. I need to go to more Packer games to make that happen. Again, with those greens and those earth tones, it's going to be very neutral for whatever team you happen to follow. And here we have 2 additional layouts, some really fun embellishments here. We got the little round bottle cap with the epoxy sticker, and then various artworks you can put inside those bottle caps. All of that's included right in the kit. And then we have the instructions for you to follow to make all of these pages happen very, very easily. I'd like to spend the last few minutes we have together talking about some of the tools that I use to ensure that everything I do is extremely efficient and can stay organized, keep everything straight. Because basically we trim everything required for 8 entire layouts all at once, and you end up with a lot of different pieces of paper. So a few years ago I developed this product that I call an accordion pocket file. You'll notice it has 4 pockets, and it has this extra lip on the front. And then there are stickers on the pockets that indicate 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically there is a pocket for every double page spread on the folio, and then this lip is designed to fit under the base of trimmer. So this way I have everything I needed right here to stay organized as I'm trimming the papers. And if you look again at the instructions, there's a little map on each item with 2 numbers on it, that tells you which pocket is designated for that item. The same is true for all of the papers that you trim. There's that little 1 and 2, and that just tells you that piece is used on layout 1 and 2. So that said, we have an accordion pocket file starter kit. This has everything you need to make your own accordion pocket file, including a link to a video tutorial. It's right on that piece of paper in there. And if you follow my video, I'll walk you through the process of making this accordion pocket file for yourself so that you can stay organized while making your pages and cards. And this kit also includes a handy little bottle of our bookbinding glue, the labels, the needle tip applicator, kind of everything you need to get started. I have to tell you also, I'm totally in love with my 12-inch guillotine style paper trimmer. I have a warehouse full of these that I purchased for the expo season, and they're all here ready to find good homes. So if you need an excellent trimmer, it's very reasonably priced with a self-sharpening blade. You've got your centimeters, your inches, you've got a vertical grid every 1/4 inch, stabilizing bar to keep your paper from buckling. And this has been used by me for years. In fact, I'm wearing away the screen printing in the middle, but that blade is still as sharp as it was the day I got it. So if you're looking for a nice workhorse trimmer that's very lightweight and very portable, this is the answer. And it just works so well with that accordion pocket file. I also would like you to meet 3 other little friends of mine. I have a 2x8 grid ruler, a 3x14, and an 8x8. And a lot of people wonder how I use these. And I actually am going to be filming a ruler basics video to really help you measure up a little bit better with your ruler skills. But one of the things I wanted to show you, just by taking this layout as an example, is that I use my layouts all the time to help me level and evenly space things on my pages. So if you ever run a border strip across your page, I use that ruler to help me make sure it's level by aligning the grid of the ruler with the edges of the page. And then I rest my border strip onto the edge of the ruler so that I know it's level and not running up or downhill. I don't know if that's just me, but I have that up and downhill problem all the time. So this takes that away. And then the ruler also, from one end is 0 to 14, but on the other edge, it has 7 to 0, 0 to 7. So I use the 0 center of that ruler, and making sure my number here on the left is a 6, and I have a 6 here, and then making sure that the paper is aligned with the grid of the ruler. Then I know I can start placing these pieces on my layout, and in this case, these 3 pieces are perfectly centered and evenly spaced from one another. And I think that's what really can take your layouts up a notch when you are finishing your pages and adhering things in place. I won't do it without this guy. So if you don't have a ruler like this, I really encourage you to pick it up. It's really going to improve the look of your pages. Then I use my 8x8 grid ruler when I'm finishing my pages with pictures. If I don't happen to have my instructions handy and I don't know what size this is, I can size it up and get my length and width all at once by hovering over the mat with my grid. So here, this mat is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So then I trim my photo to 3.5 by 3.5, and I can pop it in place. No guesswork required. I'm not sure if you measure things now, but if you do make a habit of that, you'll find you'll save a lot of time in your scrapbooking. But let's just say I'm not really sure if I'm able to crop a picture to that size. I can hover my ruler over the picture, check out where 3.5 by 3.5 would crop, and just make sure that picture is okay to crop for use in that spot. And really, most of them are. So this is how I use my 8x8, mainly when I'm finishing my pages with photos. I also use my 2x8 when I can't find my 3x14 or my 8x8, or if I'm making cards, because yes, we do that here at Club Scrap as well. We do have a monthly card kit option. So here's what I want you to remember. Right now, with the special that we're offering for you, you have the ability to shop our entire website as if you were a member. And what that gives you is $8 off of our kits. So normally, as a non-member, you can still shop anytime you want, but kit prices would be $29.95. This week, if you use code PAGEKIT, that's all one word, PAGEKIT, at checkout, all of the kits that you've seen will be $21.95. And if you spend more than $40, so that's just 2 kits, the shipping will be on us. Of course, we keep the lights on because we have members and we'd love to have you join us. And I have a special gift that if you decide to join, you can receive this accordion pocket file kit as a free gift in your first member shipment. So if you join, again, your shipment would be the Prism Kit. That's the July collection going out immediately to you. And then every month thereafter, unless we hear otherwise, your kits will process on the 15th of the month. People often ask if there's a minimum membership requirement, and I figure it's my job to earn your loyalty. I'd love to have you come and stay, but if it's not working out, I'm not going to make you stay. And yes, you are able to skip months if you must. We do give a spoiler preview of the collection near the end of every month before we start shipping the collections. Plus, if your membership renews on the 15th, that gives you 15 days of a solid look at our collection before you have to make a decision about whether or not you want to receive it. My hope is that you always will. So I hope to welcome you to the club as a new member. Remember, we're Club Scrap, and you can find more information about everything we talked about today at our special landing page I've made for this. It's clubscrap.com/page kit, all one word. So I hope to see you there. Thanks for tuning in.